What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Raptors Digest live stream going down. Got a game against the Philadelphia 76ers, who have been on a bit of a streak of their own. They have won 4 straight, and the Raptors have at least dropped, 5 straight now. So it's been terrible. I don't know if the live streams are cursed. I'm fully at the point where I'm going to accept that. I don't know, man. This team is jinxed right now. Not a whole lot of roster changes. Last year, we looked really solid. If anything, I think we got better this offseason, adding in a little bit of bench scoring, retaining some, developing our young guys who we have a ton of. Don't get me wrong, we miss Precious Achiuwa. OG Anunoby's been out a little bit. He's actually been pretty healthy for the season, but missed last game. Gary Trent Jr. has been in and out of the lineup. Fred VanVleet's had his issues. Pascal Siakam. We've missed a lot of guys, but that's just still not an excuse for the fact that we're coming up against teams that are so much worse than us and losing. It's terrible, guys. I don't have the answers. I can see the chat's already loathing a little bit, talking about Wembanyama and Scoot. I don't blame them. It's tough times in Toronto. And yeah, guys, I'm in a desperate sort of situation to fix my lighting here, so I've tried watching with the lights like nearly dimmed off and just the rim from my webcam. Hopefully this makes things a little bit better. Eventually, I'm just going to need to upgrade the webcam here. But welcome, everybody. Appreciate you guys coming in. I'm seeing some chatter in the chat about us kind of owning Philadelphia. It would be funny if this was a game that we came out and won when nobody expected it. It would just be suiting. Embiid in Toronto? Come on now. Or is this game in Philly? Let me see. Okay, no, it's in Philadelphia. Stand corrected. And we already got a super chat from the legend himself, Marcel Martin. He's pushing this agenda. He's saying hashtag tank for Wemby. The classy tank, we talked about it. You pull off the classy tank by putting out rotations you know won't work, guys that will still play hard though, and you do the classy tank, which Masai Ujiri seems to be doing right now, hopefully intentionally. Because yeah, this is a great draft class, but I still think the more likely scenario is that we come back and make this a decent season. If that means going to the play-in game, winning, and then going to the first round, going to 7 with someone, it's definitely not the goals that we have ultimately, and it's still really disappointing for how good this team is. But I do think that's so much more of a likely situation than us actually trying to take a shot at the lottery. The East is a lot better, but the Raps are still good. This has been a very uncharacteristic streak they're on. G-Man asking how much for the webcam update. Man, I spent like $100 on this webcam. I read the reviews. It was supposed to be good. This thing focuses in and out of me so much, and it's also just the worst lighting. Like, why even have the beam on there if it makes my face just blow up? Like, I look pitch white half the time. It's not the vibe. So whatever, $100 down the drain, but pretty soon I'll just probably go and spend, I don't know, double that to figure out and get a higher quality cam. I'm going to leave a terrible review. Someone else needs to get saved from this. Anonymous ASMR saying Philly lays an egg. A couple people saying that. I don't know, guys. Clearly, if you look at the cool bet play of the day, I did not involve the Raptors money line or spread in this one. I'm just done betting the Raptors game lines. But we do have Joel Embiid, 4+ turnovers at plus 125. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big sports bettor. I looked around the betting market. The next best odds were plus 100. The Raps Digest exclusive on CoolBet. You guys got to check out the CoolBet Sportsbook in the description of this video. Click on our links, sign up. For those who sign up, we have a bunch of random giveaways going on, a Discord channel where you can hop in, contribute to some betting conversation, and also just influence and vote on what you want to see boosted. It's a great situation. Shout out CoolBet. And shout out everyone betting with us. Marcel thinking Philly's going to stomp us out. It's a more likely situation. I'm seeing, is OG back? No, I think he's still out tonight. He was upgraded to questionable. It was Gary Trent Jr. that got ruled out. So let me see. Maybe OG did get cleared. Yeah, you know what? He is cleared, actually. I take that back. It's just Trent Jr. that got ruled out late. So that'll be good to have him back. I do have a personal side bet on the under here, so having OG out there putting the clamps on Philadelphia will help get that. And hopefully just a W, man. Like I talk all this ish about betting, but at the end of the day, like I'll have every bet miss as long as this team can get back to winning. 13 and 17, bro. That's atrocious. You know Masai Ujiri, like that, a situation like this cannot sit right with him. He always has a master plan. I'm going to continue to have the faith. Got to still give our management the benefit of the doubt, I think. Sean Webb saying, thought this season would be a walk in the park. See, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, but I thought we were at least going to be right where we were last season. The East, personally, it has got a lot better. I will fully admit that. It's quite good. It's very deep. But I mentioned this last live stream. The Raptors are one of the reasons it's so good because they're going to need to like finish fifth or sixth, or at least people would have thought at the beginning of the season. And you look at that roster, the East is so competitive, but still don't see that as like an adequate excuse for what's going on with the Raptors. Fifth most difficult remaining schedule in the NBA as well. Throwing that stat out there for all you people. It's not going to get easier. It's going to get a lot scarier, but we got G-Man in the chat saying Siakam goes for 30 and to win, put $10 down. Payout is 110. All right, nice. I like that bet. I mean, they're correlated, right? If Siakam goes for 30, that probably gives us a decent chance of winning. I like it. G-Man, come get that bag on Cool Bet. Sean Webb saying Siakam's so good this year just for it to be a dumpster fire. It's unfortunate. I agree. He's come out this season for the first, like, let's say 15 games. He was actually looking like a top 5 player. He was playing out of his mind, got that bad injury, came back to the team when we were sort of slumping. And yeah, he's still played good. But man, I want Pascal to be the reason we get back on track. I think I hold this guy a little too accountable to be excellent. But he talks a big game, and I want to give him a super max, but you got to put up some crazy win totals to get yourself into that ballpark. A lot still left to be proven, but yes, Pascal's been great. Kevin saying Embiid is going to feast. Same with Harden. Man, James Harden's a damn dangerous player. He's a legend, honestly. What did he say the other day? The only thing he's missing to his resume is the ring, and then he's a great. It's probably true. He did definitely change the game of basketball, which was the other part of that quote. Just recalling that now. It's a shame we're not playing in Toronto. Harden would have had a late night last night at the Sansa bar. Predator Kingdom saying we do need to play Doughton more though. You know what? We need more offense. I was making the case for Malachi Flynn. Shut up, my guy. He played pretty nice last game. But yeah, we just need better like ball handlers and scorers. And Doughton definitely is that. I'm not like that high on him. Um, but I mean, I guess no one really is. It's just we do need that skill set right now. I'd be open to it. You can't really get much worse than what we've been doing in the past 10 games or so. I definitely welcome it. Ben's a huge he's always pushing the propaganda there for Jeff Doughton. He loves him personally. Should be hitting tip off pretty soon here. Guys, if you're watching right now, you're early, you're a real one, drop a like, help get this video re-recommended. Always appreciated. Connor in the chat saying, we've seen a recurring theme of Pascal and Van Vliet not being able to shine at the same time. Either Fred goes off for 30 or Siakam does, but never both. Needs to change if we want to win consistently. Yeah, that's a good point as well. I don't disagree with that. I mean, they've had their nights before, but it seems like as of late, Yeah, it's tough to get them in sync at the same time. Should be like a beautiful relationship though, realistically, because Fred's best role is to be on the perimeter, catch and shoot player. I mean, of course, he's got some playmaking to his game too, but the best version of Fred is like off ball shooter. And then Siakam's best version is when he's getting a lot of like extras, doubles in the paint, drawing in that extra man, taking the fouls, or potentially dishing out to an open Van Vliet. Like when I think about it, those play styles should really complement each other. It's been a weird stretch. JP coming in with another Riker question, asking if he got married. So I can definitely confirm Riker's not married. Honestly, I'm not sure. I haven't followed up with Riker too much recently, but look, I think regardless, he will make an appearance back on the Raptors Digest in the near future, whether it's like him being back permanently or just kind of a drop in to say what's up to the community. Unsure, but when I decide to let him out of my basement, I will let you guys know. Yeah, Kevin pointing out that we got some tough competition coming up. Like I said earlier, fifth hardest remaining schedule in the NBA. Not good for the Raptors who just want to get back to 500 territory again. I don't even know. We're in that weird middle ground where, yeah, you kind of sell the season or you buy back in and try to claw your way up in a really good East. I so wish I could tap the phones in Masai Ujiri and Bobby Webster's rooms and just figure out like what's actually on the table for this team. Like how many great trades have we declined? How many different trades have we been offered? Like it's just so cool to think about the volume they deal with every day of this business. But we only get to know the done deals or the really heavy rumors. I can only imagine if you were to publicize some of the deals that have almost happened. I know that they do that sometimes, but I'm just curious to hear what teams are calling and offering for some of our good players. Few different popular trade targets. Um, I think a lot of people have been looking over at the Warriors because the Warriors do want some other championship pieces. They've always really coveted Raptors players, especially Siakam. Not that that deal would happen, not mid-season at least. Um, Point is, they do have a young core with like Kaminga. Wiseman, of course, still has some upside at the right price. I think they've got some picks too. That could be a good trade partner. But again, like I do really love our players. I don't know what I would need back to make one of those deals happen. All right, starting lineups being announced. All right, Raptors starting Van Vliet, Barnes, Ananobi, Siakam, and Hernan Gomez at the center spot. Okay. And then the Sixers have Harden, DeAnthony Melton, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, the former Rap, and Joel the Clown Embiid. That's pretty good that Tyrese Maxey is still out, assuming he's not coming off the bench. I should know this, but I think he's still injured. And bro, every time he faces the Raptors, he just goes nuclear. Full on Jordan pool party on us every single time. Speaking of that, I'm still not ready to talk about what he did to the Raptors last game. Channeled the power of Steph. Yeah, I'm seeing in the chat Bulls might blow it up too. I agree. I think the Bulls are in that weird territory, and weird enough, I think Miami could as well. Um, if they stay healthy, it's not likely that Miami would, but I really think their window for actually wanting to contend or being realistic for it's kind of gone. Anyhow, Raptors basketball now underway. Toronto opens up with possession. Hernan Gomez for three, misses that, tapped around, and lands with Embiid. Oh God, I hate Joel Embiid so much. He's like the ultimate troll clown. I I can't deal with him. So happy he got robbed of MVP last season. Oh, nice pick and roll from Harden. And then, oh, okay, they're going to say it's out off of a Raptors player. I thought it was almost going to be a foul call there against us. So I'll take it. Side out of bounds, Philadelphia. Harden with it. Shot clock expiring. Misses a three, and then the long rebound tracked down by Anunoby. So nice to have him back in the lineup. Siakam. Backing in on Embiid, spinning. Ooh, the spin move. Spicy P. I love this rivalry. Definitely Embiid and Pascal Siakam go at each other, both being from Cameroon. You know they kind of have that like brotherly back and forth. Out to the perimeter, Melton. Misses that one. That was pretty open. Melton's nice too. I think is his first game back? Van Vliet. Oh my god. That's the kind of crap that drives the fans nuts. I know you guys just watched that. Oh, beautiful strip though. Bo Cruz and OG Anunoby taking it away from Harden. Scotty passing there to Bo Cruz, out off of him. It's going to be Sixers ball. Seeing some people in the chat saying Miami won't. Oh, man. And one for Joel Embiid. I think he got the bucket too. He might have he might have missed it. It's going to be 2 foul shots. Free throws. But yeah, in the chat, someone saying Miami Heat won't. I'm definitely assuming to my comments about them potentially blowing up as well. Yeah, I think that, look, it's weird. If they can't continue to get healthy and build up a decent record in the East, I just think they're so in that in-betweener stage, and it's not going to get any better. Like, Jimmy's only getting older. Kyle's only getting older. Bam's, like, slightly overrated. I do think Tyler Hero's the real deal, though. Oh, bad turnover. So, I don't know. Maybe they could build around Hero a bit more, but... And then the D to the O for Philadelphia. My point is, Miami's contention window, done. Donezo. I'm convinced of that. OG with it. In the mid-range. Driving. Oh, stripped. Gets it back, though. And there we go. Bo Cruz. Getting a nice little hook shot to go. Man, the Raptors offense right now just looks so discombobulated. Like, what is going on? Scotty fouls Embiid. That's good. It's not going to be a shooting foul. Going to be side out of bounds. That's a good foul. Shout out Ninjol in the chat saying, "What's up, Joshy? Go Raps. This would be an unlikely but huge win." It definitely would. Shout out, man. Happy to have you in the chat. Embiid kicking out there. Tobias Harris hits a 3. That's another guy that I just clown relentlessly, but he was pretty nice against us in the playoffs. Got to give him credit. Scotty for 3. Misses that. Rebound by Melton. Sixers are going the other way. Harden over there to Tucker. Tucker gets it back. Man, James Harden can really throw dimes. Oh, just missing the reverse is Melton. That's good defense, though. That's good defense. Van Vliet. Driving in. Trying to find Barnes. Bad turnover. Fred, you were close enough that you actually could have taken a decent look. Oh, dude. Over and back. Over and back. Raps ball. Raptors have the ball on offense. Sorry, I got to turn my phone off. It's blowing up right now. Hernan Gomez. There we go. Reverse. Nice little start for Bo Cruz. Keep it coming. James Harden with it. Guarded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors almost get a turnover. Tobias Harris has it now. Melton for 3. Misses that. Perfect. OG Anunoby there with a defensive rebound. That's another risky pass, bro. He gets it through, but my word. The Raptors. Oh, Fred Van Vliet steps back and misses a 3. The offense just, there's no cohesiveness right now at all. It's just so out of flow. Wow, nice pass by Embiid. And then corner 3 missed by Melton. He's missed a few open looks here. Happy he's not having a hot start. Siakam gets it to go. It's not pretty, but got it to fall. James Harden with it, getting harassed by Bo Cruz. Now it's over with Harris. Van Vliet on him. Harris, that's a bit of a push off. Not called. And then Joel Embiid. Okay, yeah. I didn't hear the whistle, but he got fouled. Michael Sheldon asking, why are we starting Wancho over Koloko? I think that they just need some more shooting in the starting lineup even. Like everywhere they need more shooting. So it's not surprising that they're giving him a bit of run. Koloko's been really good, but yeah, it just does not help your floor spacing at all. And the Raptors need to figure it out with the spacing. So I would assume that's why he's starting over him. Bit of a weird decision, but something needed to change there. And Koloko is still pretty young. Like he makes his mistakes. I'm not mad at this change, to be honest. At least for the time being. All right, Joel Embiid connects on both. Sixers up by 2. And a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Okay, Juancho. Okay, Connor, I'm clarifying this in the chat. So no, Juancho Hernan Gomez does not shoot the lights out, but he's got more of an offensive game than I think Christian Koloko does right now, or at least to space the floor a bit more honestly. I like that trade off at the moment. Obviously, Koloko is much better at defense, even though he's a rookie, very fresh into his career. But no, like I think that would be the obvious reason of why he goes into the lineup, just to give them a bit more spacing because they're struggling on offense right now. Something had to change there, even if it's for a little bit. Yeah, Wancho hasn't been great either, but I don't know. Nick Nurse's wisdom is always confusing. Typically works out, but like I said, Bo Cruz can stretch the floor a little bit more than Koloko can right now. But hey, surprisingly, for how bad I thought Koloko's 3-point shot was going to be, it's actually somewhat decent. He's not going to shoot more than like one a game, if that even. But Wancho will be a little bit more lucky to, or not lucky, but trigger happy from beyond the arc. Yeah, Wancho's had a good start tonight. I find it crazy that these sportsbook ads are telling you like when the game's not on, pull up the live casino at halftime and just start playing like slots and stuff. That is such I mean, hey, they're there to make money, so I get it, but it's just crazy that they're starting to brand board at halftime, pull up the online casino on like public broadcasts too. You guys know I'm a huge bettor, but I think that crosses like a weird threshold, encouraging some interesting gambling habits. When you can't watch your live bets, make new bets at the casino of all places. Yeah, we all agree Coloco's potential is awesome, especially for where you draft the guy, 33rd overall. Great value there. But you know what is kind of crummy? Is that the Raptors were going to draft Andrew Nemhard. He had a sick workout for them. There was like a good chance that he would fall back to them as well. It wasn't unrealistic that you could pick him up at 33, but then the Pacers end up getting him at like 30th or something. I don't know, but we were just off by a couple picks. That one hurt because I know for sure he'd be so good for this team. I think he'd make a massive difference in wins. It's weird for you to think of a rookie that got picked 30th overall or whatever coming in and making a difference in wins immediately for a team that was already good. But when we look at our offensive dynamic right now, we need his skill set. That would have been sweet. But shout out Koloko. Did not mean to at all take away from him being a great pick. Oh man, Kem Birch throwing it out of bounds. That's an early 5th turnover for the Raptors. Not what you want. But hey, I see that Philadelphia has 2 turnovers. Did Joel Embiid turn it over? I feel like he might have actually. You guys see that cool bet sponsored play of the day? Hopefully that's 1 turnover closer. James Harden getting to the rim. Got a little bit of space and just darted up there and got the layup to go. Van Vliet out to Siakam. Guarded by Melton. Siakam out there to OG. OG driving the baseline. Misses the and one, but he's going to the line to shoot 2. OG at the line. Let me check if Joel has a turnover already. My boy OG better be in that depoy ladder as number 1. I haven't checked up on the depoy ladder recently. Chat, let me know. Is he still, even put it in betting terms, is he the favorite right now to win depoy? Where's the, I guess the ladder and the depoy ladder and the betting favorites will probably be different, but you got to think that man is the favorite, if not already up. He misses both free throws. That's unfortunate. Can't be doing that. Harris for 3. Gets it to go. Dude. I saw someone in the chat mention earlier that Maxey being out is better than Curry being out for our last game against the Warriors. Bold statement, but man, Tyrese Maxey does a number on Toronto. OG backing in. Gets stripped there by Harris. Dude, that's so bad. Mike Vick in the chat saying, gambling is going to destroy sports. This is an interesting take. I'll touch on this at a TV timeout. And I don't disagree, for the record. Embiid backing into the post. Kicks it out. Melton. Harden. James Harden getting to the rim. But then PJ Tucker there to follow it up, but it falls out of the rim. Oh, man. Just missing that is PJ. Siakam to the corner. High pace to this right now. Van Vliet. Kem Birch floater. Misses that. Bats around the rebound, but it ends up with Joel. Harden. Oh, dude, he's sick. He's nasty. Oh, that's a bad foul. I don't know about that. I guess it wasn't straight up, but I believe Malachi Flynn called there, so Harris will be shooting 2. Harris hits the first. All right, let me check up on these Embiid turnovers. Embiid has 1 turnover. All right. And we get closer. Van Vliet for 3. Misses that. That's a tough shot too. That is a tough shot. I don't want to critique every time he shoots the ball, but offense is out of whack. Sixers miss a 3. Raptors taking it back the other way. Van Vliet out there to Flynn. Sixers are playing tight defense right now. Give them credit. Siakam for 3. Misses that. Rebounded by Embiid, and Embiid fouled. And they're in the bonus. Not a good start for the Raptors on the road here. Tom Moreau popping in the chat. What's up? A legend. He's already been in here for a minute. He's just writing hello. Hello, Tom. Some more tanking for Wembanyama in the chat. That's good. Embiid at the line, hits his first. But yeah, what I was saying about betting, and obviously you guys know like I love sports betting. I do it a lot. I do it smart though. Of course, you guys see me place some crazy wagers on here. And by crazy, I don't mean amount wager, just like the chances of things happening. Those are more fun wagers that our community can vote on and stuff. Like it's just more like a fun play along with the stream. Um, but realistically, I do understand how the broadcast is so full of betting. I'm not against betting advertising, but integrating it into the shows on the like national television level, it is a little, if you don't like sports betting, it's really annoying to listen to. And, not everyone's there. So Siakam fouled. I do agree that it's taking away a little bit from live broadcast. Michael asking, are we going to score 15 points this quarter? I don't know. It's not looking promised right now, but Siakam at the line. CH asking, do you follow through with where the money goes? I do. Yeah, I'll even show you guys. Just for transparency's sake, I'll hold up my bet slip for tonight. You guys can know exactly how much I put on it. Gotta open my CoolBet account to do that. I thought I took a screenshot. Okay, I got CoolBet open. I'll wait for a whistle. I just want to do this for transparency's sake, because I definitely wouldn't put out something to you guys and not bet it myself. Melton. Over there to Milton. And now down to Tucker. And then there's a turnover there for Philadelphia. Was that a shot clock expiration? I'm not sure, but the Raptors are going to end up back with the ball, down 9 points. So you can see there at the very top, CoolBet exclusive. Oh, the ring is... Anyways, the top one there is the bet for tonight. I don't know if you can make it out, but I've placed $25 to win nearly 60. So, oh, there we go. Kem Birch. Kem Birch. Love to see that. That was a nice pass there by Van Vliet, too. Threading the needle. 19-12. So this is an interesting point. In the chat saying Kem is actually efficient in only 8 minutes per game. It is interesting because Nick Nurse has such a short leash with him. I find even when he's playing well, like Nick Nurse will pull the plug before it goes downhill. You can even sense that the coaching staff understands there's sort of like a timeline on Kem Birch. He picks up some momentum and he can kind of drop down quick. So I still find it crazy that when we first acquired Kem, he came here and had like a 26-11 game. I remember everyone was so confused on why the Magic would just let this guy walk. They waived him. I mean, now kind of makes a little bit more sense, especially with the Magic being pretty young at that time, still very young, looking to rebuild. Kem Birch has statistically come back to the mean, and we're still happy with him. I just think that it is paying him a contract that's probably above market value, I think, for, 3 years? Interesting decision. He's hurt a lot, but when he comes in, he has his really effective moments where you can see why he gets the minutes. But it's always a short leash. That's the main point, and I do agree. CH saying, I'm not judging either way, but if the money gets taken out of the country, then where does it go? Oh, Canada, eh? Wait, I'm confused. Are on the betting topic? Because I mean, it depends on the company. For example, CoolBet is like a Canadian, Ontario-based company, which is another reason that we really wanted to partner with them. Heated Pascal debate in the chat. Heated Pascal debate. I know better to stay on the sidelines here. Should be resuming play in a moment. Raptors have not figured out their offense yet, but pretty nice setup there from Van Vliet. And now we are back underway, Philadelphia with possession. Some good pressure there on Embiid. Joel with it. Shoots over Kem Birch. Misses that. Rebounded by Van Vliet. Siakam getting downhill off the glass. Or no, it wasn't off the glass. He just missed the runner. He is fouled, though. He'll be shooting 2. Siakam walking up to the line. Getting some crazy boos out there in Philadelphia. I wonder when Kawhi Leonard comes back and plays in Philly, how they treat him. Chat asking me right now, what is my day job? I work at a sports betting company, actually. We're a service that's sort of similar to Trivago. We're not a sports book. We don't deal with people's money. What we do, though, is we look at all the different odds. Well, we pack it into an app that allows you to browse all the different odds and line shop for better value. So it's a free app. It's called BetStamp. Feel free to check it out. But yes, that is my day job. Embiid. Down to the corner, Matisse Thybulle. Corner 3, just missing that. Oh, he's such a good defender, but he just can't figure out that offensive game. Siakam backing in. Working on Melton. Getting some separation. The layup just misses. Batted out. And then the transition bucket not collected there by the Sixers. It's fumbled around by Thybulle, and now the Raptors have possession again. Van Vliet. On the perimeter. Fred. Kicking down there to Kem Birch. Getting a little separation from 3. There we go. All right, I was about to question it a little bit, but works out. Big bucket there for Van Vliet. Good assist by Birch. 9-0 scoring run for Toronto. They're heating up. Let's get things cooking. Melton with it. Over there to Embiid. Embiid going up. Misses that shot too. Good defense there by Toronto. Siakam off the offensive rebound. Now it's with Flynn. Flynn over Embiid. Oh, let's go. Malachi Flynn elevating and tying the game, kissing it off the glass, an 11-0 scoring run. Thybulle with it. George Niang drills a 3. Man, he can shoot the lights out. 22-19. Raps still down. Siakam works it back over to Van Vliet. Fred gets loose on a pick. Stepping back in the paint. Oh, just gets it to go. The shooter's roll and over Embiid again. Gotta love to see that. Back to back, you have Malachi Flynn score over the length of Joel Embiid, and then Fred Van Vliet doing the same in the mid-range. Oh, good physical presence, and that's a turnover on Joel Embiid. Ladies and gentlemen, the bet has legs. The bet has legs. We are halfway there, and it's only the first quarter. Van Vliet, covered there by Thybulle. Chris Boucher getting downhill. Ooh! That could have been a vicious dunk. Philadelphia fouls hard, though. He's going to be shooting 2. Oh, my God. He, came close to getting that down. Almost got the and one, too, but he'll be shooting 2. That's a hard foul by Philadelphia. Thankfully, Chris Boucher landing safely. Air Boucher, bonjour. There we go. Chris Boucher knocking down both, giving the Raptors a lead. That's a pretty nice ending here to the first quarter, but we do have one more possession for Philadelphia. Good progress, though, nonetheless. Milton with it. Takes the pick from Harrell. Milton going up. Misses that. Defensive rebound for Toronto. We got 5 seconds. Van Vliet getting up court. Kicking out. Scotty Barnes. The Hail Mary 3 misses. All right, Raptors go back to their bench here after the first quarter with a 1-point lead. Man, it started shaky. Started real shaky, especially for a team that needs to start playing desperate and with some heart. But that's what they did here in this last 4-minute stretch or so, getting that lead to end the quarter. Good stuff. Sean Webb saying Boucher is a monster. Love him. I couldn't agree more. This guy gets the ugly buckets. You really got to appreciate it. He's the ultimate grinder on the basketball court. And he's got the length. He's got the shooting. Yeah, it doesn't always all come together for him in the same performance, but he's got those nights where he'll go off. I think last season he might have had a 36-point game with 16 rebounds. It was a career game, but just to know that he has the ability to do that. And plus, the defense, man. He's got some hype blocks. He'll jump in front of anyone. He's ended up on some posters before. Shout out to Mar DeRozan. But, hey, dude, I love the heart and hustle of Chris Boucher. The fact he's Canadian, too, it's a definite, really good cherry on top of a good situation. Still a real one, mentioning Cool Bet there. It's a nice site, man. Honestly, of course, paid partnership, full disclosure, but I was betting at Cool Bet before we even had this deal, which is why we wanted to do it with them. And yeah, them being a Canadian brand's cool. The guys that run Cool Bet, Pat Gregoire, a bunch of other Canadian-based guys. Chris Abbott was doing it for a long time. But yeah, no, they're a grassroots sports book in Ontario. And plus, they got a polar bear as a logo. It's kind of dope. Mike Vick saying, "Stop gambling, man. They're stealing your money." You know what? I've had a refined approach to it. But yes, on a large scale, gambling's not for everyone. But when you do it responsibly, it's fun. Excited for the second quarter to kick off here. Guys, if you're watching right now, you're much appreciated. Do me a big favor. Drop a like spike. Got some more financial advice here from Mike Vick saying, I ain't betting nothing in this country anymore. Not stocks, not Bitcoin, not rigged sports. Fair enough. A side note, if I had a good amount of money right now, I would probably buy some Bitcoin. But again, this isn't Investors Digest right now. So I'll stick to basketball topics. Matisse Thybulle for 3. Hits that. His 3-ball mechanics are nice, but I swear, Thybulle misses so many important shots. Obviously, he's a role player. They're not that important, but important to keep him playing. There we go. Chris Boucher, just as I mentioned earlier, cleaning up, getting the ugly buckets off of a Scotty Barnes miss. He gets the putback, ties it up. Oh, man, and Philadelphia comes right back and hits a 3. That's ice cold. Tom Moreau saying, my bets are perfect. It's the Raptors who are stealing my money. Facts, man. We got a good bet tonight, though. Hopefully they can get us back some by turning Joel Embiid over 2 more times. Harrell, the hook shot, gets it to go. And yeah, a 5-point lead for Philadelphia right now. Flynn with it. It's my guy. On the perimeter, he's thinking about stepping back. Drives instead, kicks it out. That was a bullet pass. Scotty Barnes, man, shoot that three, Scotty. You were in rhythm. Ooh, okay, gets the shooter's bounce there on the floater. Honestly, I know it worked out for him, but that should be an in-rhythm three. Wow, nice reverse there. Shake Milton. All right, 32-27 and a timeout called by the Raptors. Damn. Joe Simpson asking, what's a like spike? The like spike is a call to action to drop a like on the video if you have not yet. I'll add a visual element. The like spike. It's just been a kind of a tradition on the channel. Like it started with Ben and Riker, and then I just dropped the like spike as well. But that is what it is. Right now, Cleveland's up on Utah by 10 points. Current score, that's 35 Cavs, 25 Jazz. And there we go. Orlando and Atlanta tip off, and Orlando draws first blood. Oh, 6-4 right now. Orlando's still up. But yeah, I think I saw that DeJounte Murray as well as John Collins are back tonight for the Hawks. So that should help out Trae Young. Soldier in the chat saying, we look like toilet paper on defense. Single ply. Man. You know what? We're actually looking like the Charmin 8-ply. Extra soft. That's what we're looking like on defense. Joe asking Josh, when's the best time to place the bet? Sometimes I place it before a game and the odds change against my favor and I get a bad cash out. Do you place right before the game? You know what? The best time to place a bet, honestly, is going to be probably the day before. Like when you're going to bed that night or something and you open up your betting app, I would look at the following day's games, or even if you look like around lunchtime, sometimes they have them posted. That's a good opportunity for you to find some value because by the time it's game time, people have wagered millions of dollars onto that game. Some of the best bettors in the world, some of the worst bettors. Either way, the lines have been moved into a situation where it's harder to find value because if there was ever a good value opportunity, typically a good sharp bettor will bet that and then the sportsbook will change it, which is why you're seeing the changes in odds. The earlier you better, the higher the chances are that you can find value. That's sort of my principle. So I usually look as soon as the lines get posted. All right, Raps back underway here. Chris Boucher out there to Malachi Flynn. Flynn calls for the pick. Scotty Barnes sets it. Flynn for three. Oh, that was a good take. That was good offense there by the Raptors. Unfortunately, a miss. And now they're calling it Philadelphia ball. George Niang with it. Over there to Montrezl Harrell. Almost a free agent signing for the Raptors, so we thought. And then there's going to be a foul called. Charged to Malachi Flynn. But yeah, the Montrezl Harrell comment there. He was like supposed to be in conversation with the Raptors that offseason. We needed a center. Apparently they had met. We were like one of the top destinations for him. And he even named his AAU team, the Raptors, right before his free agency decision. And then he ended up signing, where was it? It was it the Lakers or something? Man, I can't even remember. Montrezl Harrell, a bit of a suitcase, but sick player. Don't get me wrong, sick player. But yeah, that was that weird situation with his free agency in Toronto. We're like, man, you made your AAU team the Raptors. Baited us all. I took the bait. Niang hits the free throw. 34-27. Raps are down by 7. Flynn kicking out there. OG a deep 3. Misses that. Scotty Barnes batting it around but can't get it. Sixers coming back. Daniel House and 1. Oh no. Chance to make it a 10-point deficit for Toronto. Another foul charge to Malachi Flynn. How many does he have now? 2 or 3? Malachi Flynn currently has 2 personal fouls. Anunoby with it. Interior passing, cut off there by Harrell. Oh, that was a nice drawn up play, but Scotty Barnes turning it over, and then a nice pick and roll. Dude, James Harden. Oh my God. This guy as a pick and roll passer is insane. Setting up Montrezl Harrell. Malachi for 3. That's got to be good. Misses it. Chris Boucher fighting for the board. Ooh, that would have been hype. He is going to the line, though. He got fouled there by George Niang. He'll be shooting 2. But yeah, grabbing a clutch offensive rebound. A hard offensive rebound to get. And giving the Raptors a little bit of life right now because Sixers are tearing them up. There we go. Boucher hits his first. And Siakam as well as Thad Young check into the game. Do me a favor, guys. Drop that like. Always appreciated. Hopefully we can get some more people into the live tonight and maybe a W. I don't know. Crazier things have happened. All right, Boucher hits both. Milton to Harrell. Harrell. Wow, dude. Just putting a body on Pascal Siakam. Getting that bucket to go. That was a physical bucket. Malachi Flynn with it. Scotty Barnes feeds it to Siakam in the interior. Siakam. Mid-range. Spills out. Rebounded by Harden. Oh, okay, thank God. Montrezl Harrell misses that bucket. Ooh. Okay, and he's fouled. There we go. Chris Boucher on the fast break tried to take an alley-oop there from Scotty Barnes. He could not finish on it. That would have been wild. It wasn't the best pass, but he was fouled. So he's going to the line to shoot 2 again. Doc Rivers is pissed off. Whatever, Doc. That was a foul. Let me see the replay here. I don't know. I think it might have just been a tough pass to catch. Oh, man. All right. Hopefully we can just start the play. Start the play. Don't review it. Scores 41-29. Thad Young over there to Pascal. Siakam getting downhill with the left. Sweet move by Pascal. Makes it a 10-point deficit. Harrell. To Harden. Oh, Harden's thinking about shooting it. Kicks it instead. Sixers are banging it around. House, step back 3. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. He's ice cold. That was nice. Malachi, deep 3. Give it to me. Oh my God. That's kind of his spot though. I like the, oh, and then Scotty Barnes airballs a floater. Sixers going the other way. No foul called. Raps get the stop. Anunoby. The alley-oop. Back to... Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Ooh. Man, I know mistakes happen, but you got a 2-on-1 fast break. Anunoby. Barnes, like, you got to be finishing on that. Oh, down 44-31. That does epitomize some of the struggles we've had recently. That is low-key a Shaq in the fool moment. And the air ball, too. Oh, my God. I'm seeing Shaq point that out. Harden. Milton for three. Just spills out. Siakam. There we go. He's fouled. He'll be shooting two. Good job. You gotta find buckets any way you can right now. Siakam doing a great job getting to the line as always. Siakam misses the first. Come on, man. It doesn't get easier than a free throw. It is so hard for us to get points at this time. Van Vliet checks back in. And guys, the craziest thing is Philadelphia has really pulled ahead with this run without Joel Embiid on the court. Now he is back in the game. He just checked in, but without Embiid playing, they just did some numbers on the Raptors. They beat us without Embiid once. To be honest, a lot of people, even in the Sixers fan base, were just talking about how nice their pace is when Embiid's sitting out. Of course, you don't get better without Embiid playing, but yeah, the Sixers a deadly team regardless, and James Harden's hooping. Tobias Harris backing in, kicking out to Embiid. Embiid driving against Thad Young, and they're going to say he's fouled in the act. Oh, dude, this guy is world class at selling on the officials. Like, it's insane. Joe Simpson asking, would you trade Scotty Barnes for SGA? Yes, I would do that. I think that should be a consensus, yes. I know Scotty's got that like wild upside, but dude, it's crazy. Like SGA is playing like Luka Doncic these days. Obviously not fully, but he doesn't have a whole lot of help down in OKC, and he puts them on his back most nights. Throw him into a team like ours that like has some capable scorers. Obviously not right now, but have him playmaking, being a threat, and then everyone else just playing clamps defense and eating off of that. And if you got to keep Siakam and Fred in that deal, dude, I don't know. Like that's a, and he's Canadian too. You know he'd be re-signing. A man can dream. Anyways, second opportunity missed, and then finally the third put home there for Thad Young, getting it off the glass, down by 12. Tom Moreau saying he'd rather have SGA than Durant. Okay. I mean, if you're building a team right now, yes, but if it's just this season, I'm going with KD. Barnes, down to OG. OG open corner look. Hits it. Thank God you had to hit that. Had to hit it. Okay, so a single-digit deficit. 9 points we're down by. That's 3 possessions. That's 3 stops. We'll get there. Alan saying it looks like this team has quit on Nurse. And this is a take I hear more often every day because, of course, the Raptors can't find a way to win. I do not want to let go of Nick Nurse. I do think you have weird situations sometimes where, like, you just need a change because the voice in the room has been heard too many times. I think that's a real thing. Um, Obviously, you have guys like Popovich and I'm forgetting the guy in Miami, Eric Spoelstra. Like, you got some coaches out there that, of course, like, they've stuck around with one organization forever, but it's so weird with coaches. Context is a lot. Fresh starts typically do well for guys who have a lot of potential. Like, Nick Nurse is going to be a great coach. If we let him go to another team, like, there he's going to get a huge contract. They're going to want him to stay around. I think that if we had a group right now that was ready to win and Nurse was still like putting up a record like this, okay, yeah, maybe, but like realistically, we are still in a growth stage. So I would rather change the players than change him at this point to a certain degree. Because I don't know. A lot of people are saying he's on the hot seat. I don't want to let go of Nick Nurse. I think he's a great coach. I would rather shift around our young players to try and make a team that he can bring to another championship. He's proven he can done it. He's proven he can done it. He's proven because he's done it. Yeah, and Soul just saying Nick Nurse has made mistakes, but the truth is he doesn't have the personnel. Yeah, his record should be better. His record honestly should be better. I don't want to absolve him of all blame, but like, we're not firing him. I don't want to do that. And I don't imagine that Masai and Bobby are leaning in that direction either. You'd need to have a world class candidate behind him to do it. Imagine Masai's like, screw it. I'm coaching. I'd welcome it, actually. A man would get assessed a technical foul every game. All right, here we go. Back underway. James Harden inbounding it there to Harris, and he'll get it right back. 5:30 until halftime. Harris with it. Back out there to Harden. PJ Tucker for three. Misses that. That was a good contest there by Thad Young. Van Vliet gets it right back there from Birch. Mid-range J misses that. I didn't hate that look, actually. Does not get it to go, though. Raps still down by 9. Siakam covering Harris. And it ends up back at James Harden, who's guarded by Van Vliet. I think they're going to send him downhill. They do. Harden, corner pass. The three, missing there for DeAnthony Melton, and now it's off with Siakam. Pascal to the corner, back up. Fred, sidestep. Come on now. Ooh, set that up beautifully. Oh, man, Thad Young. Whoo, thrown to the ground there by Embiid. All within the play, though, like nothing malicious, just two big bodies colliding there, and Thad Young getting the worst of it. Ken Birch hands it off there to Fred. Fred, floater, misses. Rebounded by Joel. Ends up in the corner with Tucker. Back out to Embiid. Embiid misses the jumper. His jumper hasn't been dialed in today. I've seen him miss at least 2. I haven't seen him connect on any. Siakam. Ooh, but good job there by Thad Young. Siakam, like, partially blocked almost on that floater. Gets picked up there by Thad Young and put home. 7-0 scoring run for the Raptors at the moment. Harris kicking out there. PJ Tucker, 3. Connects. Raptors 2 of 13 from 3. Oh my lord. This team cannot shoot right now. Thad Young with it. Back up to Van Vliet. Over there to Barnes. Or to, sorry, to Siakam. Siakam pulling up mid-range J. There we go. That was wet. 49-41. Raps down by 8. Harden taking the screen. Kicking it back to Embiid. Embiid, he's going to shoot a 3. He's going to hit a 3. Whew. All right. I literally just heard Jack on the broadcast say he's looking uncomfortable tonight. I guess I kind of said that too, actually. Anyhow, connecting on a 3 there is Embiid. Siakam. Kicks out. OG, a deep 3 again. Misses that. Batted around. Van Vliet, another deep 3. Misses that. Oh, boy. Sixers. Have it on offense. Harden. Kicking out. It ends up with Tucker. Back to James. Yeah, interesting. There we go. Over there to Embiid. Embiid driving, and they're going to call a foul there to Khem Birch. Is Philly in the bonus right now? Because Embiid might be shooting too. Yeah, Fred ending up hurt there too. He's okay, but just ending up on the ground as well with Birch as well as Embiid. He should be okay. I mean, if anything, Joel Embiid smoked his head off of Fred's knee. Alan asking, would you draft Edey in the second round? I definitely would, but the only thing is, like, he's kind of what we already took in Christian Koloko. Different, I'll say a little bit different, but I mean, to have 2 young 7-footers who don't really stretch the floor much and, you know, aren't going to play a ton of heavy minutes. I guess Koloko probably could, but Edey's huge. He fills out that frame as well. Oh, what's going on right? Everyone's beaking the officials. Everyone's beefing each other. What's happening? Pascal and PJ Talker. And PJ talking. Man, what is going on? A little bit of a beef and a technical called, I think I'm hearing. A little bit of trash talk. PJ Tucker. PJ Talker. That should be his nickname. But he's hitting 3s on us right now. Doing more than just talking. So Embiid, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Tucker, 3 points, 1 rebound, no assists. James Harden, 2, 3, and 5. He's looked good tonight. Tobias Harris, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And then George Niang has 5 points. The Raptors, Siakam, 13, 3, and 2. That's a pretty good start. 4 and 9 as well, or 4 of 9. Scotty Barnes, 2, 2, and 1. That can hopefully improve a bit. Anunoby, 3, 4, and 2. Good job on the boards. Would like to see him improve a little bit as well. And then we have Malachi Flynn, 2, 1, and 0. And Van Vliet, 5, 5, and 2. I think I might have mentioned that. But Chris Boucher, he's had a good little stint in this game. 8 minutes played, 6 points, 4 rebounds. And he's got a steal as well. He's looked nice. Melton, missing that. Malachi Flynn. Siakam gets blocked there by Embiid. They're going to say it's a goaltend. Okay. Get the goaltend. I love it. Raps down by 9. Guys, if you're in here, do me a big favor. Drop a like spike. Help get the video re-recommended. You know it's always appreciated. Harden for 3. Missing that. Rebound. Oh, man, we had 2 players going for the same board. It ends up back with Philadelphia, but then a travel called. Tobias Harris turns it over. Malachi Flynn brings it across half. Man, watching Malachi playing in the first half against a good team like the Sixers just gives me shades of Tampa. Oh, okay, Malachi. Did he hit a flex after that too? Am I imagining things? Yeah, he got a crazy amount of arco on that. Wow. Melton. Embiid kicks it out. James Harden. Tucker misses that. Batted around, gets it back out. James Harden for three. Oh my God. Oh, dude. He's having, okay, I'm sorry. I'm like low key a bit of I'm a bit of a Harden fan, a little bit. He's so impressive to me. He is one of the better scorers. Malachi, come on now. Barnes with it. Hucks up a three. Oh, misses. Rebounded by James Harden. Gets it to go on the run, man. James Harden. He's played so good against the Raptors the past couple times. Siakam with it. Going for the last shot here of the half. Spinning, missing. He's getting stripped away by PJ Tucker. And then Embiid misses that last second shot. Oh my God. Yeah, 11-point lead for the Sixers. It's just not what you want to see. Joel Embiid, turnovers bet. Let's see how that's doing. He still only has 2 turnovers, but hey, if he can do that again for me in the second half, that bet will cash. Tom Moreau saying, I'm at the point where I think Westbrook would help. Oh my word. Not a good place to be. All right, let me check the other scores in the NBA right now. So Cleveland up pretty big right now on the Jazz at halftime, 62-44. Sixers, of course, up 11 on the Raptors. This has been tough. 38-29, the score right now as Atlanta leads the Hawks, the Magic. And the Bucks and Pelicans will be tipping off any moment, along with the Spurs, Rockets, and then there's a bunch of games starting at 8. You have the Spurs, the Rockets, and then the Trailblazers, the Thunder, and then the Mavericks and the T-Wolves. See what happens. Hey, and happy holidays to everyone out there. It's getting to be that time. Just want to wish everyone happy holidays. It's not surprising to see the Hawks winning tonight. Orlando's been like red hot, but getting their guys back, that's going to be huge. All right, guys, it's halftime. Let's argue about something. Let's think. I mean, with the amount of talks about our team right now, I'm curious. I'm going to create a poll. Of course, I can get like a general consensus on how you guys feel just by conversing in the chat. Michael Sheldon's asking, where's Ben at? I think you mentioned something about that earlier. So Ben wasn't supposed to stream with me tonight. I don't know if he said something, but maybe he's streaming afterwards. Either way, he posts a follow-up video after every game. But Ben was not planning on being here tonight. I'd love to host another live stream with Ben, though. Okay. Creating a poll. Creating this poll right now, guys. You know what? I'm going to refine this question. I'm going to refine it to just the Nick Nurse one because I think that's like a growing debate right now for sure. And I'm on one side of it that I've made clear, but I'm going to ask, how should I frame this? Okay. Is Nick Nurse on. Actually, here. How hot is the hot seat for Nick Nurse? I'm going to give some options. I want it to be a sliding scale. Okay. There you guys go. We got a poll in the chat. How hot is the hot seat for Nick Nurse? Ice cold, heating up, and then hot. You guys let me know. I can't vote on my own poll, which sucks, but I would go with ice cold. I don't think they're going to do anything with Nick Nurse. They would need to have a once in a lifetime candidate behind him to throw away a championship coach like this. Another chat coming in from Ichez asking, is Riker still with Raptors Digest? I think now like you could probably consider him still like part of the collective, but he just hasn't been here recently, so hasn't been posting. I wouldn't say he's out of Raptors Digest by any means, so not a very good answer for you. Just letting you know that we aren't really sure, but he hasn't left to our knowledge. Okay, Scooby Doo asking, what's a hot seat? I don't. I feel like you're trolling me here, but I'll give you the explanation anyways. The hot seat, like a player, a management member, a coach. When you refer to, oh yeah, he's on the hot seat, it means he's been doing poor and is probably at risk of being fired or traded, whatever the situation is. The hot seat is like, I'm getting out of town, like I'm about to be moved. So people tending to think Nick Nurse's days here are numbered. I don't think so, but we'll let the poll speak. Dr. MRX in the chat saying, Ime the lover Udoka. The lover is a crazy nickname for that man. All right, poll results so far. Let me check it out. Oh, it's just not even going to let me review my own poll results. Okay, here we go. How hot is the hot seat for Nick Nurse? Right now, 30% or 36% of people are on ice cold, 50% of people on heating up, then 13% of people on hot. All right. I'd say that's pretty fair. Like, should that ice cold number should be a bit higher, but I'm not worried about it personally. Scooby Doo saying, sign Josh. He looks like a shooter. No, man, out there, I'm all in the paint. I play a big man's game at 5'10". So no shooting. I hit the open shots occasionally, but the paint is where you can find me on a day-to-day basis. Adventures with Smiles saying, I think Nick Nurse is on the hot seat. Or I think Nurse is on the Raptors hot seat heating up, but he won't. But he won't let go this year because of that. Sorry, the chat keeps moving. Because of that very reason, there is no one to take his place. Yeah, that's more my thoughts too. If there was some like stellar candidate right behind him or one that became available and interested in Toronto, like okay, maybe you consider it. But yeah, I think they're gonna let him see this season out. I do think he's a great coach. I'm not too worried about what happens with him. I think he's gonna be around. Sorry, butchered myself trying to read that, but okay, apparently Westbrook's not playing tonight for the Lakers. Let's see the other injury updates that just came through. Pat Bev available to play. Lock in that Lakers money line. You got Pat Bev on the court. Actually, I think that AD and Braun were both ruled out earlier, so hey, they'll have Westbrook. And watch this. Without AD or Braun in the lineup, you know Westbrook's going to go for some crazy triple-double or something. Scooby Doo telling me I'll just post up Embiid then. Yeah, it seems easy enough, right? Steal a couple spin moves from Siakam, it'll be golden. I have this debate with my buddies, and I don't even want to bring this up in the chat, but like I said that I don't even know how we got to this note when we were talking, but the debate is if Michael Jordan and I were playing one on one, I couldn't even hit the rim. That's what I guess the argument though is I'd be loser's ball. So every time he scores, I can start with it over again. And my friend's like, no, you couldn't even hit the rim. You couldn't hit the rim. Like, what do you mean I couldn't hit the rim? Of course I can hit the rim. Am I gonna make a shot? Probably not. No. Let me just say no. But I'm like, it's a human, it's Michael Jordan, but still, I'd be able to hit the rim. Guys, am I tripping out? Or do you think that I'd actually just get that much locked up that I can't even move the ball in front of me? Settle the debate once and for all. Michael Sheldon saying our problem is really inconsistency. Name one player besides Siakam that's been consistent this and last year. Gary Trent's been consistently inconsistent. I really can't think of one actually. OG Anunoby's really come on this season, and he had a decent year last year. So I would say probably OG is the closest we've come to that. But you're right, it has been wildly inconsistent. Okay, we got some mixed results here on the debate. Look, like all I'm saying is if I shoot the ball honestly like 6 times in a row and he blocks me every time, which would happen, and then I throw a heavy pump fake the 7th time I go to do it, you don't think I would have like 1 second to like step around him or just go to the side and just throw it at the rim? My buddy's like, no, you just wouldn't. I don't know, man. Like, really? I'm not even trying to say I'm good at basketball, but that's just like, well, whatever, dude. Michael Jordan God status. It's a stupid debate. I just had to air that out. Yeah, Scooby Doo's right. I would dunk on MJ. Yeah, people keep bringing up that Masai Ujiri quote, the play in for what, which he coined when they first announced that they had the play in tournament. Scooby Doo saying sign Baines again. Yeah, there's definitely a mixed review on the debate. Look, anything can happen. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny. You're right. Like I could run the other way and wing it behind my head. Like who knows? But um, I would bet on myself to do it if that means anything. I would put my money where my mouth is. Hit the rim once, call it a day. And knowing Michael Jordan, he would bet against me all day. That guy is insane when it comes to betting. You want to talk about betting issues? Michael Jordan's competitive nature, if he's not competing against someone else athletically or just even personally, he's got to go compete against the sports book all day. Mr. Alex saying, don't need Baines. We already have a tank commander. And who is said tank commander? Yeah, in the chat saying you probably wouldn't hit the rim with any NBA player. I disagree. Guys, if you were watching, it's been tough. It's been tough. I don't know what's going to happen here. Appreciate everyone who's actually like tuned in and engaged in the chat. I mean, it's tough times in Raptors Nation. It really is, but having a group here to collectively talk is always a lot of fun. So appreciate you guys. If you're in here right now, you are a real one. Let's see. Okay, the Raptors' next game is going to be Wednesday. Raptors Knicks. Paradise Lost saying the whole team is Tank Commander. Honestly. I can't believe I might need to take out the Tank Commander animation. Never before seen on live stream. Updated poll results here. How hot is the hot seat for Nick Nurse? 32% ice cold, 58% heating up, and 10% hot. So it hasn't really changed much. If you guys have a score prediction for this game, get it down on paper now. Put it in the chat. Let's see it. Scooby-Doo asking me what's my vertical. I don't even know, man. I do not even know. I wonder who's winning the NFL game right now. Let me see. It's still 0-0. All right, we are underway here in the second half. Tobias Harris with it on the perimeter. Ends up back with Harris. Now it's with Embiid. Embiid guarded by Kem Birch. Joel Embiid, step back. Oh my God. Yeah, so Kem Birch starting ahead of Hernan Gomez here in the second half. Just had some dancing lessons there on the perimeter with Embiid. That was... Raptors turn it over. Sloppy interior pass. So risky for no reason. Harris backing in on Van Vliet. Over there to Embiid. Embiid steps back again, but kicks it off to Harden this time, who's going to shoot. Misses. Rebound collected by the Raptors. So, I mean, Embiid hasn't had it going in the mid-range, but the threes. Oh, there we go. Speaking of threes, OG lining one up. So, score predictions coming in. Harsh Deep saying 109 to 99 Sixers. Raps 114 to 111. Love that. By SHB. And then a kickball there charged to Barnes. It's going to be side out of bounds, Philly. Raps down by 11. Tom Moreau saying Philly by 30. Yeah, our turnovers have been so bad. Seeing Dal put that in the chat, it's true, bro. We've been turning over the ball like crazy. Oh! Joel Embiid going to the rim. Business decision. Holy. Scotty with it. Oh, beautiful. Whoo, man, that was nice. Like, kind of lulled him to sleep with a hezzy. And then using that length to just get that left-handed layup. Beautiful. Shake, shimmy, move. That was sweet. Shout out Scotty Barnes. Melton. Missing that. Rebound collected by Siakam. Raps down by 11. Siakam. Kicking back out. Anunoby on the perimeter. Now it's with Siakam. Siakam for three. Ooh, there we go. Big shot, Pascal. 54 to 62. Spicy. Harris. Missing that three. Rebound collected by Siakam. He's starting to heat up. Siakam, step back in the mid-range. Gets it to go. He's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. You can see him heating up right now. Man, that was a big momentum dunk there by Embiid to put them up like 13 points. Raptors get a 7-0 scoring run. Great stuff there. Pascal Siakam and Scotty Barnes combining for that run. Harris missing another three. Good contest by Barnes. Siakam picks up another rebound. Van Vliet for three. Missing that. Rebound collected by James Harden. Harden driving in, stepping. Oh, wow. That's a Euro step with resistance. Getting it to go. Raps down by 8. Anunoby. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Kem back out to Fred. Now with Siakam. Pascal. Another mid-range, same spot, just missing. And it's Melton who gets the board. Philly's off the other way. Oh, wow. That no-look was nasty. Oh, no. Man, the Sixers bang it around the outside and connect on a three there from Harris. And that was a sick no-look pass by James Harden. That's a sick, sick man. Siakam. Oh, dude. Threw it to the perimeter, no one home. Raps turn it over. The turnovers this game have been so bad. We've already turned it over 10 times. Philly's turned it over 6. Oh, wow. Melton, strong take, getting it to go. And then a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Raptors need to reconvene here. Man. James Harden's dialed in on the playmaking tonight. I mean, not to underrate it normally. He's usually insane, but having his way right now. Joel Embiid, 17-6. Pascal Siakam, 26-4, though. I'm liking that. Other Raptors stat lines right now. The second leading scorer, it's tied between Chris Boucher and OG Anunoby. They both have 6 apiece. I'd like to see a little bit more Chris Boucher action coming out here. Like, he's been playing really good. Giving some energy, some second chance opportunities, rebounding, defense, hustle. Be refreshing to get him back on the court. I'm seeing in the chat, is Drake in the arena? I don't think he is. The broadcast hasn't zoomed in on him yet, so. And no, I don't think he is. I feel like we would have noticed that. He knows better than to go to Philadelphia and Milwaukee. After the 2019 playoff run, man was talking the most trash. Do I miss Jalen Harris? Not overly. Like, he was a good player, could have worked out, but I know he's with the Knicks now, right? Someone was mentioning that he's on the Knicks bench. I don't know. His skill set would be nice at the moment, but to say he'd be a real difference maker, I mean, we lost him for nothing, so at the end of the day, it sucks, but my new team is Drake. Or sorry, my new team is the Raptors because of Drake. Hey, fair enough. You know what? I gotta say that Drake made the Raptors kind of cool. Like, before him, when we were in that like Primo Pasta era, like, it wasn't a cool or like fun team, and I don't know. It has more flavor to it now that he's sort of been collaborating. And I don't want to give Drake too much credit, but he is the global ambassador. You know, he's been good about going to games, creating some viral clips throughout the playoffs, doing the OVO collaborations. I get he's a fan of whoever's in first place. Like, yeah, he's a bandwagoner. He even has like a Golden State tattoo somewhere, I think. But nah, Drake's a legend. Drake's a legend. He's actually done. He's done a lot for the brand awareness of the Raptors and kind of making it like cool. Shout out Drake. I'm sure not everyone will agree with that. Yeah, Philadelphia getting a stop there out of the timeout in a zone. Dallas saying, need Drake to start recruiting. Seriously. I was like, when he was chirping Giannis in the playoffs, I was like, man, please, like, don't be too rude to him. You know, like, we want that guy. But nah, in the moment, it was sweet. I back it. PJ Tucker. It's with Melton. Melton, hounded by Van Vliet, given now to Embiid. Embiid driving in, stepping back. The shot does not go. Siakam the rebound. Pascal over there to Scotty Barnes. Scotty with it. Siakam over there to OG. OG for three. There we go. Nice shot by Anunoby. That's a big shot. 10-point deficit, but good job by him. We got to start denting this lead at some point. 6 minutes left until the fourth quarter. Embiid gets it to Melton. Melton driving. Gets blocked. Oh, no. We're going to get that. We're going to get a travel call there on DeAnthony Melton. Raps get the ball back. OG taking a hard pick there from Kem Birch. That was a good screen. And then Siakam just missing that three. Rebound collected by Embiid. PJ Tucker, the floater, missing that, but they're going to say he was fouled in the act he's shooting to. And a technical charge to Scotty Barnes. Frustrations boiling over right now for Toronto. Yeah, Scotty was not happy with that. PJ Tucker hits his first. Tucker about to shoot his second. And he hits it. Gets both to go. 72-59 right now. Philadelphia ahead. Nettie asking, fire sale coming? Maybe. Might have already started. I want to hear what those phones are sounding like these days in Masai and Bobby's office. Siakam and one. Man, that was a nice bucket. Spicy P, there we go. Beautiful mid-range and the damage. PJ Tucker assessed the foul. That's true, too. They have been talking smack this game. You love to see it. It's getting personal. Former teammates. That was a nice bucket. Siakam at the line. And hits the free throw. Down by 10. Oh, turnover. The Raptors get the ball back. Scotty out to the corner. Van Vliet. There we go. Needed that. Freddie V hitting a big three there. 72-65. Raps are down by 7. Not great, but it's better than where we were at a moment ago. So the Raps on a bit of a run here. They've pieced together runs. Haven't really done it consistently this game, of course, but the offense showing some glimpses here and there. Dave C saying the Raptors are 6 of 23 from three-point range, staying consistently bad as always. Yeah, the 3-point shooting needs work. I can't remember who was saying this, but apparently there was some analysis done on Fred VanVleet and how when you force him to shoot runs or to shoot three balls on the run, or not on the run's not the right word, but when you force him down and he needs to like sidestep essentially before he shoots the three, his percentages drop off a cliff. So I forget what piece of advice came out of this though, but teams have picked up on it apparently, and they're just making his life an analytical nightmare, making him shoot from his worst spots. That's usually the same for any player, but apparently with Fred, like this approach that they've had to guarding him has really generated a huge drop off. More side to side 3-pointers for him. I got to check my sources here, but I'm sure you guys in the chat have heard about this too. I feel like Ben might have even done a video on it. Magnetic knowledge with the positive energy. Gotta love it. All right, let me check the scores in the NBA right now. Okay. Oh, Packers are up 3-0, by the way, for anyone following the NFL tonight. Yeah, Cleveland up big right now on Utah by 18 points in the third quarter. Hawks up by 3 on the Orlando Magic at halftime. Pelicans versus the Bucks. That's going to be an exciting game. And 30-27 for the Bucks right now. Let's see what Giannis is doing in this game so far. 8 points already for Giannis. Guy's special. Spurs and Rockets. Spurs are up 35-28. OKC and the Trailblazers, they're tied. And then the Mavericks are up 30-23 right now on the T-Wolves. Tom Moreau confirming, yeah, that there was some sort of analytical tidbit that was released in the offseason about Fred VanVleet and how his shooting, again, like just dives off of a cliff when you make him do a certain side-to-side motion or you deter his shot in a certain way. I really need to do my homework here clearly, but cat's out of the bag, man. Teams have been picking up on it, and his percentages have just dropped. Rebound collected there by Boucher. Siakam gets the ball. Pascal Siakam hands it off there to Fred. Out to OG. OG for 3. This could be big. He misses. All right, Harden with the ball. James Harden loses it, and that's going to be last touch Toronto, interesting enough. So it's staying 76ers ball, but no foul or anything. Number 2 is a retired number. Embiid with the ball. Hits the cutting Tobias Harris. Harris loses it. Raps recover. VanVleet to Anunoby. Anunoby driving in. Missing that. Foul call. Yes, there we go. That was a late call. But I'll take it. Last night, she hit us with the worst late call ever. She was going to call a charge, decided not to. Saw that the bucket was missed. Took like 5 seconds and then hit us with the offensive foul. Another late call tonight, but I'll take it. At least it looked late to me. On that replay, it looked like she got it kind of in time, but hey, man, I'll take it. I'll take the 2 free throws. OG Anunoby at the line. Anunoby connects on his first. There we go. Cutting that lead. We can get it down to 5 if he hits this next one. 4 minutes until the fourth quarter. OG, yes. Oh, man, that almost didn't go. That was so close to rolling out, but it's a 5-point deficit right now. Toronto kind of coming together, making some runs. They need the stops, though. 8-0 scoring run. Embiid. Out to Melton. Melton for three. He misses that. Rebounded by Birch. Pascal Siakam with the ball. Gets it down to Anunoby in the low post. Drops it off. Kem Birch, good job cutting off ball. Boucher for three. Missing that. Rebounded by Embiid. Embiid driving. Putting up the... wow. Man, silky release for Joel Embiid. Connecting on a mid-range J. You know what? Normally Joel Embiid eats at the foul line. Hasn't really been doing as much of that tonight, which is nice. Missing that shot there is Kem Birch. Couldn't get his floater to sit. Embiid. Back out there to Harris. Now back to Joel. Now back to Harris. Little tic-tac-toe. Harris. Oh, man. Gets the shooter's roll. Bro. All right, 67-76. We're down by 9. Siakam getting downhill, pulling it back. Oh, he got full on. Dude, he got hit there. No way. No foul call. Sixers come back with it the other way. They make the most of it. Get the transition bucket. D to offense there real quick for Philly. And there, wow, what a pass. Chris Boucher going right back at the Sixers defense. Going up like he's about to dunk the ball and shooting it down to Siakam who gets the layup. Good stuff there. The double comes to Embiid. It ends up at PJ Tucker in the corner. He can't hit the three. Okay, Raps got to stop. Now they got to go and get a bucket. Siakam for three. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Dial it up, Pascal Siakam. Joel Embiid guarding him too. Man, love to see it. Down by 6. And then an offensive foul called. Charge to Joel Embiid. That's big. Raps getting yet another stop and another chance to get this dent and a lead. Michael Sheldon saying Pascal keeping us in this one. Come on. Yeah, a little bit of supporting help would be good, but Pascal's definitely been aggressive and determined. And he checks out of the game right now. Only a minute 30 left until that fourth quarter. I'd imagine this means he's playing the entire fourth. Boucher driving. Putting up the floater. That was a clunky shot, man. But he got it to sit. Down by 4. And yeah, 7-0 run. Harris. Over there to Shake. Back to Harris. Down to Thibault for 3. He misses that. Batting around the ball. Chris Boucher gets the rebound. Oh. But almost hands it off right to Matisse Thybulle. Trying to get it to Van Vliet. It's out of bounds, but the Raptors are getting possession back. Last touch Matisse Thybulle. Raptor ball. Guys, if you're watching this, do me a big favor. Drop the like spike. Show some love. Always, always appreciated. Scotty Barnes. Van Vliet. Oh, no. Thad Young, you got to go up with that, man. Scotty. Back out to Thad Young. He's going to shoot a 3. Misses that. Oh, man. Bo Cruz wants that off-ball foul. He's not going to get it. Philadelphia now with it on offense. Okay, Raptors will get the last shot of the quarter. Niang missing that. Rebounded by Barnes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 8 seconds left on the clock. And a technical to George Niang? Okay. Oh my God. For a second, I thought that was on us. But amazing. Okay, George Niang assessed a technical. He was not big on the fact he didn't get a call there on the offensive end. Fred Van Vliet hits that shot. Okay. Siakam back into the game. Sat for all of about 1 minute. Pascal, the three. Ties it up. 78 apiece. Let's go. What a comeback. Oh my God. And that half court shot almost hitting there for who was that? Montrezl Harrell? Man, I don't know. But Pascal Siakam. What a run he's making. We got a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. 78 apiece. Don't say it's a comeback. Pascal Siakam so far 31, 7 and 5. One steal to go with it. Embiid, the top performer on the other side of things. He's got 19, 9 and 2. Wow. Yeah, that was ballsy. I agree. Man. All right, well, it all comes down to this fourth quarter. I'm excited for this, guys. This game's been a little stagnant. I think the Raptors have really fought to break that 9 to 10 point deficit they've been facing most of the night. But right now, things are looking good. To give a summary up to this point, James Harden's been on point. His pick and roll game has been a big difference. The Raptors have struggled shooting from three, as you'd expect, and we've turned over the ball an absolute ton. We have done a good job on Joel Embiid. Not like the perfect job, but I think we've made him look uncomfortable. He's hit some three-pointers, which is, whatever. You kind of let Joel Embiid shoot those in certain instances. Like one of them was a crazy step back. He's in the zone. But I think all things considered, Raps are doing a decent job of limiting him. In my opinion, James Harden breaking us down with the playmaking is probably the most impressive on the Sixers side. But we are on even ground going into the fourth. These are rare territories recently. Facing a winning team and going into the fourth with a lead. Pardon me. Tie game. Love to see it. Hopefully we can close this thing out. Before this fourth quarter begins, guys, I'll take a moment to remind you, if you have not signed up at CoolBet, they are an Ontario-born and raised sportsbook. Check them out in the description of the video. You can find a link to go sign up right there. Send me a screenshot of you signing up. No money required to deposit. And I'll put you guys in our random, I'll put you in our random giveaways that you can enter by being in the private Discord channel for Cool Betters. So go sign up today. Send me that screenshot. I'll put you in the channel, and we have another giveaway coming soon that we're looking forward to announcing. Check it out, CoolBet. I've really enjoyed betting with CoolBet. And you can see we have Joel Embiid, 4+ turnovers. Right now, he currently has, let's see. It was 2 last time I checked. Why is this so hard to find? Joel Embiid currently 3 turnovers. 1 more to do it. Bring me my money. Shout out CoolBet. Siakam with the ball. And a foul will assess there to the Sixers. Good job, Pascal, drawing another one. It's going to be side out of bounds. Mr. Alex saying we might never lose again. Nick Nurse's seat has never been so cold. Siakam with it. Getting downhill, drawing the contact, and he's going to shoot 2. Pascal Siakam continuing to do a really nice job. Siakam connects on the first one. There we go, guys. We got a lead on our hands. Yes, sir. Siakam, the second free throw. It's good. Sixers with it on offense. Sorry, guys. I'm just responding to something on my phone right now. Got to get back to this person kind of quick. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, apologies for that, guys. All right. 80-78 wraps up. Harden with the ball. James Harden to the corner. Shot misses. Siakam with rebound number 8 as well. Love to see it. Pascal driving in. Mid-range J misses that. Rebounded there by Harrell. And Embiid is not in the game right now for the Sixers. George Niang with a bad miss from 3. Hopefully that guy can stay out of a rhythm. Flynn. All right, these are big minutes for Malachi Flynn. Big confidence here from Nick Nurse. Hopefully he can deliver on it. Siakam. Over there to Hernan Gomez, to Flynn. Thad Young misses that, and it's rebounded by House Jr. Daniel House Jr. over there to Harden. James Harden getting downhill, kicking out. House Jr. for 3. He misses that. Perfect. Siakam with board number 9. Let's go. Malachi, ooh, just missing that. He wanted some contact, or he wanted the call on the contact. Does not get one. Harden thought about driving. You can see he's thinking up something, scheming. And then that's got to be an offensive foul. Give it to me. It is. There we go. Great job by Chris Boucher. Another big momentum play. This guy just brings the energy. You got to love it. Pure energy always from Boucher. Yeah, amazing defense there on James Harden of all people. Man, shout out the French Canadian. Slim Duck. Siakam gets fouled there at the top of the key. Guys, if you are watching this, do me a big favor. Drop the like on this video. Help get it recommended to others. It is always appreciated. Yeah, let's go. All right, a bucket would be nice here. Raps on offense. Hernan Gomez cutting. Oh, good pass idea, but it's picked off there by Harden. Good anticipation by the Sixers D. And then putting up a shot there in transition is Montrezl Harrell. He's fouled. Does not get the bucket, but he's going to be shooting 2. Thad Young helping him back up there. Some classy moves from the vet. Jet for sale 1. Thank you, my man. Montrez at the free throw line. Hits the first. If he hits the second, we'll be tied up. Yeah, Embiid's still on the bench. Interesting. Really interesting. I can't imagine why they're sitting Joel Embiid right now. I'm not going to complain about it, but there we go. Raptors lead preserved. Montrezl Harrell misses the free throw. Thad Young, hands off to Siakam. He's had the hot hand. He kicks it out to Malachi. Down there to Hernan Gomez. He hits the 3. Big shot for Bo Cruz. Oh, man. And then Pascal Siakam, just beautiful setup, too. He's doing it all. The boards, the buckets, the dimes. And then another defensive rebound there by the Raptors. It's with Flynn. I can just tell Malachi Flynn fighting that urge to pull up from anywhere. Flynn gets it back. Driving in. Kicking out to Chris Boucher. Need a 3, takes a 3, hits a 3. Oh my God. Chris Boucher, the circus shot, man. Huge back-to-back 3-pointers. He's fired up. You love to see it. And a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Whoo, man. What a shot. You can see the Raptors bench is fired up. It's good to see some life coming back into this group. Oh man, it's looks so it's been it's been so long since I've seen them all happy and just jazzing up their boy there. Love to see it. Hitting a big three. Bonjour. Man, during the playoffs, we had a lot of Sixers fans in here. I wonder, as it comes down to the wire, if we're gonna have some Philly fans in the chat talking trash. They were everywhere last playoffs. This is a great role. As you guys can see, that Coolbet sponsored play of the day. Check out Coolbet in the description of this video. Sign up there today. We need one more turnover from Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, I don't think has been on the court for a little while now. I'd assume he's going to come back out like probably next possession and stay the rest of the game. Like I don't know why he didn't even start the fourth quarter, but you know, bigger guy. I guess they want to ease up on the minutes a little bit. But they're losing. Look, just put him back in for enough time for him to get one more turnover, and then I'll be happy. Michael saying Philly is shooting worse than us from three somehow. Is that true? Is that accurate now? Oh my God. Let me see. Yeah, right now the Raptors are shooting 34%, where the Sixers are shooting 31%. Man, that is wild. You know what? 34% as a team is pretty good. Like if we had that story most nights, I think we'd be in a lot better of a situation. But the 3-point shooting started out in the first half really bad. Like really bad. But a couple 3-pointers here, one from Poe Cruz, one from Chris Boucher. Siakam's hit a few, and next thing you know, we're shooting a better rate and we're leading this game. Exciting stuff. And yeah, the Sixers on a 4-game winning streak. Man, the difference is in the past 5 games when you compare the Raptors and the Sixers, it's insane. They got the stats up. They're shooting 51%, we're shooting 40%. Man. All right, Joel Embiid hands it off there to Harden. Embiid. Oh, you know what? Chris Boucher bit on that jump fake hard, but he still kind of got old ball. That was weird. I get why that was a foul call, but still kind of an old ball contact. Terry Rozier ruled out for tonight's game, in case anyone was wondering or has him in fantasy. Embiid hits a free throw. Michael's saying a 19-1 run. Holy smokes. Mr. Alex saying, forget about tanking. We win in the championship this year. I love it. Energy's all switched up now. This has been a great quarter here for the Raptors. Siakam. Driving. Turning around. Spinning. Kicking it back out. Malachi Flynn. Missing that. And then it's rebounded there by DeAnthony Melton. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. What a pass by Joel Embiid. Dude, that was crazy. The touch pass. You need some big hands for that. Wow. And Chris Boucher coming back with a bucket of his own. The beautiful off-ball cuts. Chris Boucher off-ball is a menace. You need to watch him in your peripherals every second because he's darting to the rim. And then a foul charged. They're going to say he wasn't in the act. Side out of bounds. All right, I'll take it. 88-84, Raptors ahead. Hey, we do have a Sixers fan. Stick around, man. It's a long game. We got 7:30 left until the end of this one. Embiid. Embiid shoots the three. Missing that. We go. Pascal with a big time rebound. Anunoby hands it off there to Van Vliet. Gets it right back to Siakam. Hot hands got a deal. Let's see. He gets fouled. An additional foul there after the whistle by Embiid. All right. They're always chippy. Siakam and Embiid, they got that Cameroonian rivalry. I swear, it's like a brotherly love thing. They always go at each other. But you know the respect's there. But anyways, Siakam, monster stat line right now. 33, 5, and 12. Or 33, 12, and 5. Assists being 5. Siakam. Driving. Kicking it out. Chris Boucher thought about the three pump fakes. Beautiful pass. Man, he's made some great passes this game. Selfless basketball. Chris Boucher, a huge spark in this one. He was like this too in the first round against Philly. He was a big time spark off of the bench. And then foul committed. OG Anunoby on James Harden. James Harden at the line. Makes his first. Guys, we got a close one. Don't go anywhere. Drop a like. Get this video recommended. It's going to be a down-to-the-wire game in Philly, and I'm excited for it. 6:36 remaining. James Harden shoots his second, and he makes it. Mr. Alex saying Siak him. He's playing like him tonight. Pascal. Covered by PJ. You know it's personal. Oh! And bumps him. Puts a body on him too. Dude, I love that. That was personal. Oh, damn. Dude, you love to see it. That is crazy. PJ Tucker. Oh my God. PJ Tucker. I keep calling he's PJ Tucker to me now because that's all he's doing. Pascal Siakam. Oh, Embiid. Nice fadeaway. A little post fade for Embiid there. That was nice. 92-88. Siakam with it. Driving. And they're going to call it that time. To be honest, that time it wasn't really a foul, but Pascal getting the better of him again. Dude, that was a makeup call. Honestly, that was a makeup call. Ref felt the pressure from the home crowd. You know, the first one, if you called an offensive foul on that, I think is a little bit more understandable. But PJ Tucker getting put on his back twice in a row by Siakam. Siakam hitting both shots, only one of them counting, unfortunately. Marcel, welcome back. They are winning right now. Embiid drops it off there to Tucker. He's getting mugged under the rim, gets it out in time, and they're going to say, hey, shot clock violation or no? An offensive key violation. Wow, good defense there. Swarming Tucker under the rim. Forcing a turnover, getting possession back. Raps up by 4. 5 minutes to go, guys. Don't go anywhere. Game is picked way up. Yeah, 5-second violation. Chat saying it felt more like 10. Ryan Henderson saying, just got here. Where's Scotty at? It's been a quiet game for Scotty Barnes. Like, he just fit way too into the like. I just don't notice him right now, which is really sad. Yeah, his stat line currently 4-3-3, 2 of 7, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. It's not going together for Scotty Barnes right now. Not at all. Has Embiid turned over the ball again? I don't think so, but I got to check. Nah, he's still at 3 turnovers. Guys, you see that cool bet sponsored play of the day. We're 1 turnover away. I checked pregame. All the other sports books, the best odds you could find it at, and only one sports book had it, was plus 100. Cool Bet giving us plus 125. Awesome odds. You can sign up for Cool Bet in the description of this video. Mr. Alex saying Sixers subreddit, can't believe the calls from the refs right now. Every side, everyone's a victim, Everyone feels like, oh, the refs robbing me, the refs doing me wrong. I'm not surprised to hear that they're bent about the officiating. Mike Vick saying Joel Embiid is a bum. Say it louder for the people in the back. Jay, if you're just coming in now and seeing the poll we did, I personally don't think Nick Nurse is on the hot seat. My answer would have been his seat is ice cold, but you had the other options of answering heating up or hot. I think it's ice cold, man. I do not feel like he's in danger of being removed as head coach. So for that reason, it's not a hot seat. Everything is normal. But of course, you can tell from the poll results, a lot of people at least see it heating up, if not already hot. So first time we've ever really had a push against Nick Nurse in Toronto Raptors history, which, he was only hired in 2018, but still had a lot of successful years. The one time we tanked, we came back and got Scotty, and he won Rookie of the Year, whatever. You guys know the whole story. I love Nick Nurse. Cold seat. Oh, Thad Young going right at Joel Embiid, getting a nice bucket to go. You remember when he broke Embiid's ankles last playoffs? I was nasty. He was sleeping on Thad. Embiid pulling up. He's fouled, though. That's a soft call. And there I go, sounding off on the officials. Everyone's a critic. Yeah, Jay agreeing. He thinks that Nick Nurse isn't going anywhere. Michael Sheldon saying Thad is him. Hey, once he started to get those minutes back, he's been a really consistent contributor. Former 76er as well. He was drafted by Philadelphia in 2007. Just seeing that on the broadcast. All right, Embiid hits both. He's got 25 points, 24. Could tonight be an overtime game? I'd rather just win outright, but it's got that feeling to it. Fred getting through the paint, getting it over to OG. OG, the floater. There we go. You don't see that shot often from Van Vliet, the off-the-dribble floater, or by Van Vliet, by OG Anunoby, but you see him hitting it there. It's a nice take. Important bucket for Toronto. James Harden with it. Harden. Oh, good job by Thad. Beautiful defense. Predicted his move there. Embiid taps it over to Harris. Harris hits a wild three-pointer. Oh, man. 96-92. Wraps up by 4. Yeah, I don't want OT. I don't want OT either, but just has one of those feelings. It's one of those games. Thad Young to Siakam. Siakam covered by PJ Tucker, and he misses that shot. It's been a personal matchup all night. James Harden driving. Oh my God. Joel Embiid. That's the most legendary flop I've ever seen. Off ball as well. OG gets the steal. Van Vliet. Dude, I need a replay on that. Boucher for three. He misses. It's tapped around, but Joel Embiid manages to get it to his teammate. Embiid. Melton hits a three. Oh, man. 1 point game. Raps still lead, but it's getting tight. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. It is getting wild. Siakam on the perimeter. Out there to Anunoby. Anunoby thought about it. PJ hounding him. Everyone's pushing off on PJ tonight. I love it. Fred misses the long three. Rebounded there. Tobias Harris has it. He's advancing the ball for Philly. Thad Young and Embiid, physical post battle. The entry pass gets there, though, and we foul. Philadelphia's in the bonus. Embiid will be shooting two. Tied up, and yeah, Philadelphia, if they hit this free throw, they're back in the lead. I told you guys, feels like an overtime type of game. I'll say it down a point, I'll say it up 4 or 5. It just has that vibe to it. Want to see a Raptors W here, though. I still need Embiid to turn over the ball once, please. You got 3 turnovers. Hits the free throw. All right. Siakam advances the ball for Toronto. Barnes with it. Siakam in the mid-range, driving, kicking. Ends up there at Fred VanVleet. VanVleet just misses that. Oh, no. Sixers get the rebound. We fought for it, but Harden in transition gets it to go. That's a tough bucket. Oh, my God. Good job not fouling, but tough bucket there for James Harden. Down by a possession. Minute 30. 10-0 scoring run for Philly. Man. Could the Raps tie it up with a 3 here? Let's see. Siakam turns over the ball. Oh, no. Get a stop. You can still tie this thing up. Get a stop. James Harden with it. Throws it over to Embiid. Embiid squaring up Anunoby. Backing in, taking the mid-range shot. He misses. Tapped around. Last touch, Siakam. It's going to be Sixers ball. Embiid. Wow, that would have been a crazy shot. Misses that. That's a big stop for Toronto there. That was good D too. Siakam getting downhill. Oh my God, Joel Embiid. Is it a goaltend? I thought it was a clean block. Siakam was fouled as well, though. So if this is a goaltend, that's huge. Because that way he'll be shooting to get the 3-point play and tie up the game. This is a big decision here. We need the slow-mo replay. Don't keep the people waiting. Here it is. Oh. Siakam hit the rim first. Yeah, I think this will just be ruled a missed shot. All right, so they're reviewing the play, but from that one angle, it looked like he wasn't going to hit the shot. Like he was raising it to go get the layup, and it hit off the bottom of the rim, sort of. Doesn't look like we're going to get a call in our favor, but still, Siakam should be going to the line to shoot two. You get another stop. There's 38 seconds left. You have plenty of time to do that, and then go and get a shot to tie it up or win it. Hey, we got over 100 people in here right now. Shout out everyone watching. If you got a chance, drop a like. Always appreciated. And don't go anywhere. We're about to get the result in this game. I said it felt like an overtime type of night. Let's see if that comes true. My God. What is Gary Trent Jr. wearing? Okay, it's been overturned. It's a good block. Siakam shooting 2. Yeah, Gary is wearing a poncho. Respect it. Some good fashion. All right, some important free throws for Siakam. If he hits both and they can get a stop, it tees them up to win it on the final possession of the game. Let's see. Siakam misses the first one. Dude, this Philly crowd is in his grill. All right. You got to hit you got to hit this one, man. You got to. High pressure, high stakes, got to hit this. Siakam gets it. There we go. 99 to 97. Now you absolutely need a defensive stop. It's with James Harden. Harden. Guarded by Anunoby. Good job, OG. Oh my God. Beautiful defense by Anunoby. And then a big defensive rebound by Siakam. What a defensive sequence. And now we're on to offense. Chance to win it. Siakam. Oh! Tie game. Hey, there we go. I said it felt like an overtime type of night. Here we go. Wow, look at the length on that play by Siakam. And let's not forget about the defensive rebound that started that sequence. What a touch by Pascal. He's been criticized, man. The clutch genes have been criticized justifiably for Pascal Siakam. But wow. Yeah, need one stop to get to overtime. I'm not celebrating as though it's happened yet, but we're teed up to do it, and I trust our defense. What a great sequence there by OG Anunoby. Playing the absolute best you could have on James Harden. He misses his shot, and then Raps come back down to tie up this game. This has been wild. Oh my God. Finally, a little bit of excitement, man. This past 5-game streak has been brutal for the Raptors. It's been quite the opposite for the Sixers. They haven't lost in 4 games. It's been ugly. It's been a tale of 2 different stories, but tonight the Raptors with a fighting chance to break their streak and the Sixers in the process. Randy in the chat asking, hero ball now? Let's see. 5.1 on the clock. So yes, very far from done. Okay. Inbounding the ball is Tobias Harris. Looking for an option. He gets it to Joel Embiid. I like this. He's way out on the perimeter. Embiid. I'll take... Oh my God. Okay. Misses that. There we go. Trusted the D to get a stop. Overtime. Here we come. Let's go. Man, oh man. This has been fun, folks. This has been fun. Wow. What a matchup so far. I'm excited for OT. We'll see what transpires here. I'm just looking through my bets for the night. You can see I think I still need Embiid over 1 turnover here for our boost to cash. Let me check. Yeah, man, he's still at 3 turnovers, but the overtime gives the bet some life. There we go. Dal asking, what's Pascal's stat line? Pascal currently 38, 14, and 5. 1 steal to go with it. He does have 5 turnovers, but 38 points, a really clutch bucket, some big time defensive boards. He's having a great game. Pass him. Siakam. Some other notable performances right now for the Raptors. None anywhere close to that, but Anunoby 13, 4, and 4, and Boucher 13, 6, and 2. So it is remarkable. The second closest scorer in this game to Siakam has 13 points. Oh my God. You know, it's crazy, guys. I do have an under bet in this game. So the overtime, keeps one bet alive, but could kill another. I have under 222. Little nervous for this one, but we'll see what happens. Just get a Raptors W. Scrap the bets at the end of the day. I just want to see a win. Wow, man. Siakam over PJ Tucker, too. You know it's personal. All right, ladies and gents, we are treated to some overtime basketball at Wells Fargo. I'm excited for this. Tip off one there by the Sixers. Harden to Embiid. Embiid, they're going to say he's fouled, man, already with this BS, eh? Oh, actually a foul merchant. Embiid hits his first. Second one, good to go as well. Currently, 27 points for Joel Embiid. I thought that was point number 28, but I guess not. Yeah, it is 28 and 10 for him. He's having a good night, but the Raptors still controlling him as much as I think they wanted to. Van Vliet hands it off there to Pascal. Siakam takes a mid-range J, misses that, rebounded by Embiid. Oh, Chris Boucher getting the turnover. And then over and back. No. Oh, dude, I don't think that was over and back. The pass went forward. How can it be over and back? No way. Let's see. The replay here. Yeah. Okay. I'm just freaking out for freaking out because that was the right call. Embiid catches a nifty entry pass there. Now it's with James Harden. Harden to Melton, down to the corner. PJ Tucker misses that. Chris Boucher securing a big defensive rebound, fending off Joel Embiid there. Man, he's physical. It's a big man throwing a lot of flops. Anunoby hands it off there. Siakam driving. Scotty gets it to go. There we go, man. Better late than never. Scotty Barnes getting a bucket to tie up the game. PJ with it. Drops it off there. That's missed by D'Anthony Melton. So we're going to get double OT. My under bet's going to be really cooked. Siakam with it. Kicks it back out. Van Vliet for three. Oh, just misses. Oh, that's tough. That was a good look and good offense too. Like, That's difficult. You look for those shots. James Harden squaring up OG Anunoby. Anunoby's done a good job. Harden missing that. Tapped out to Scotty Barnes. All right, we found some stops. So far, 2 minutes gone by into overtime. We've only exchanged 2 points each. Scotty. Hard foul there by Joel Embiid. That was a really decisive foul. Interesting. But yeah, good to see that last bucket there by Scotty Barnes elevating above Joel Embiid, getting that to go. He has not had the best offensive night, and Embiid making no mistake there. He's going to tie him up and send him to the line. Oh, they're going to say it's side out of bounds? Really? Oh, man, that's crazy. Dude, that's a ripoff. You know, if that was Joel Embiid, he'd be at the free throw line right now. Fred for 3. Misses that. James Harden with it. Embiid's going to come set the pick. Tobias Harris hits a 3. It's a big shot there for Harris. Puts the Sixers up 104 to 101. Raptors with it. Siakam. Scotty. Hands it off there to OG. OG turning the corner. Embiid. Hold on. OG for 3. Oh my God. Ton happening right now. OG misses that 3. Rebounded there by James Harden. Harden on Van Vliet. Good job by Fred. All ball pokes it away, but Melton gets it. Kicks it over. Harris. Oh. 4-point play and 1-3. No way we found a way to lose this. Man. No way we claw back and find a way to lose this. Oh. Bro. Still waiting on that MB turnover, I believe. Let me check. Has not turned over the ball. All right. Let's see what happened with this coach's challenge. Guys, if you are still watching right now, much appreciated. Drop a like, Spike, show some love, and pray for the Raptors right now. Scotty Barnes just slide tackles right into the landing spot. I think that this foul is going to stand. Shot's good, of course. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Offensive foul. They overturn it. No way. Are they counting the bucket? That's my question, too. Yeah. I guess they don't count the shot. What a swing. Oh, my God. And so the bucket doesn't count PJ Tucker. Oh. Yeah, they do need to take away the basket, I guess, by that logic. It was before the shot. Oh, dude, you know the ref you suck chant is going crazy right now in Wells Fargo. That's crazy. And it's still a one possession game. 131 to go. Is double OT in the works? Siakam over there to Van Vliet. Hands it off to Anunoby. Back to Pascal. Pascal driving into the paint. Kicks it out. Scotty Barnes thought about it. Driving in. The floater bricks it, but a long rebound by Anunoby and a shot clock violation. How? Is it because he didn't touch the rim? Oh no, Scotty he bricked it so it doesn't reset the clock. Oh no. Dude. All right, man, you need to stop. A minute to go here in the overtime frame. Let's see. Offensive foul. Oh my god, Philadelphia is going to tear the roof down on these refs. Let's go. Hey, big W in the chat for the refs right now. Because honestly, that call, like, that's a generous one. I'm taking it. Let's go. Man. Oh, I'd like to see the Sixers Reddit right now. Anunoby throws it over there to Siakam. Siakam hounded there by Tucker. Siakam from deep. Oh my God, bro. That would have been insane. Okay. In hindsight, maybe not the best shot. 104 to 101. Raptors will get the ball back. There's a 10-second difference. Game clock, shot clock. Need to stop though. To the corner. Melton gets loose. Misses that. Gets the steal, but that's yes. Perfect. Oh, I think they're gonna challenge that, but that was last touch on Philly. That was last touch on Philly. Timeout taken. I think that Doc Rivers is gonna attempt to challenge this. I mean, if you're the Sixers, you may as well, but I think the Raptors are safe. Wow, what a game right now. Whew. Okay. And yeah, left hand of Melton that touches it. Let's see. I was kind of honestly almost looked like a foul a little bit. Okay, yeah. I think it is that left hand of Melton that hits it out ultimately. It's close, but someone in the chat saying Fred. Okay, Gregory in the chat saying Fred is past due to make a shot. That'd be a good little beginning to his redemption arc if he could go and hit a shot here to win the game or to tie it up, send it to double OT. Okay, call upheld. Raptor ball. Double OT, give it to me. Doc Rivers and Joel losing their minds. Like, boys, check out the replay. It is what it is. And another timeout called. You know what turned out to be a late game was supposed to be a pretty early finish there. Like the game was nearly done, and now we're into overtime and hopefully double OT. Raps need a 3-pointer to tie it up, but you got 12.2 seconds, plenty of time to get a play, plenty of time to hit a shot and get this thing into extra frames. Wow. It's crazy right now. All right, guys. Who takes the shot? Who takes the shot? I'm going to say, I mean, you got to give it to Pascal Siakam tonight. I wanted to say Fred VanVleet, but I'll go with the obvious answer, Pascal Siakam. But you got to, like, I mean, the Sixers are going to be all over him is the thing. Like, he's going to get the respect on the inbound. I still think there's a good chance VanVleet ends up shooting this. Either way, like, one of those two guys needs to pull this team up by the bootstraps. So I'll take anyone that wants to hit a three right now. Come on now, men. 104 to 101. All right, let's see. Raptors going to inbound the ball here. Siakam receives the pass. He's fouled. They're going to say on the floor. I mean, he hit the shot after that, but yeah, going to be on the floor. Side out of bounds, Raptors. Siakam squaring up PJ Tucker. Gets the pick. Takes the three. Misses. Ah, man. Oh, you don't like to see it, guys. It is what it is. The Raptors end up falling to the Sixers, and now it's 6 straight losses. There's no excuses at this point. It's been rough. Fought this way into overtime, showed some character, but no breakthrough yet. And guys, the schedule does not get any easier. We do have the Knicks, who are red hot on a winning streak of their own. Philadelphia's winning streak is now 5 straight games. We're going to deal with the Knicks, who have been red hot. They've won at least 7. It's getting wild out here. The schedule is not easy, and the Raptors have still not figured it out. A little bit of a ways to go here. Big questions come into the city, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.